Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Um so, last night, sorry, I had planned on doing a video um on the 20th, um but I got sick and now I'm starting to feel better. Um but um I'm back and um somewhat better than ever. But I'm all healed up, sorta, kind of. Anywho, last night I finished what I watched the 1941 Adventures of Captain Marvel. Technically, yes, it is Shazam, but it's also technically Captain Marvel. If you wanna, you know, but it's pure 1940s. You can tell it is the most 1940s thing you could possibly have watched. And back in those days, you could watch movies, TV, shorts. You back then, you got your news, your um anything media related, like with actual footage in the movie theaters or in the theaters. Um, I'm pretty sure you could get like a you got in those days tickets cost maybe what, maybe 5-10 cents a person. If you were a family of like 12, 13, probably like $5, give or take. Um, which was expensive for a family of like 12 to 13, maybe 14 people. Um, my grandmother was a child of 13 kids, even though one died. Um, and that's on my mom's side. Um, so technically 13, but 12 survived, so, or 12 lived. But yeah, it's the most 1940s thing possible. Um, but me preparing for Doomsday, I wanted to start off with the earliest Marvel, sort of Marvel related, and yes, Captain Marvel is the 1941 Adventures of Captain Marvel is technically Marvel related because it has Captain Marvel in the name, and Marvel didn't change the name until 1960, I want to say. But at that time, they were Timely Comics, so um, yeah, and the company that created Shazam slash Captain Marvel went out of business. They got the name rights to Captain Marvel um and they got the character rights to Shazam. DC got the character rights to change. They got the name right. They got the character of Captain Marvel, but not the name rights because logistics and stuff like that. If my memory serves me correct. But the 1941 Adventures of Captain Marvel serial was interesting, to say the least. But it was alright. I mean, then again, if you want to prepare for Avengers Doomsday, I think this is the best way to start and then work your way up to all the other stuff. Just saying. But yeah. It's technically Marvel, but also it's technically DC, so technically it's a little bit of both. But I feel like this is a good place to start with rewatching and getting ready for for Avengers Doomsday. Starting with Adventures of Captain Marvel, the 1941 serial. But it was for what it was, for the time. It was, I could see it was pretty well for the time it came out, and for the time it came out, not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's pure 1940s, but then again, what was there, really, this, I feel like this was the this was one of the stepping points in superhero movies or in TV shows where we are in superhero media today. I mean, yeah, they had Captain America serial was back then, but it wasn't like the other Captain America movies. It wasn't like the 1970s Captain America movies. It wasn't like the Spider-Man made for TV movies, or the Hulk made for TV movies, the Thor made for TV movies. Heck, it's not even the Punisher made for TV movie, and we all know how that was. But I mean, for what it was worth, it was pretty decent. And not too bad. Not too bad. But I mean, it was pretty entertaining. Pretty entertaining. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks. Catch you guys on the flip side. I'm a Footloose. On to the next video.